I tried dating other people. I can't get over her. I only want her. No, you don't. And before I prove this to you, welcome to my channel where I peacefully disturb your illusion, where the truth only hurts when you live a lie, where we help you get over your ex one video at a time, and where I give you the do's and the don'ts of how to deal with your breakup. So I'm gonna attack this if you was the abused and the abuser. I'm gonna tell you what you don't want to hear and what you do need to hear at the same time. But we gotta have dinner before we have dessert. First, you don't miss her. You are familiar with her. Anything that's familiar to you, you draw to it as comfort. And we all know that you cannot grow in a comfort zone. An alcoholic that's going through withdrawals, do they actually miss the alcohol or do they miss the feeling that the alcohol gives them? Because the withdrawal stage is unbearable. It's the withdrawal stage that brings you strength. No different than this breakup. You are actually finding the strength in the withdrawal of her. And here come a cold fact. And this is coming from the viewpoint if you was the abused. If a toxic person leave your life and it causes a disturbance, this means you're not at peace with yourself. So you're only dating her to distract yourself of the things that you should be facing, but you continue to run from it. Same with an alcoholic. They cannot live in reality. So they need something of substance of euphoria that takes them out of reality. And your relationship take you out of your reality. And now that she's gone, reality is setting in and you can't handle it. As a matter of fact, you would rather be fighting with her than being at peace with yourself. But you're not at peace with yourself because you've been using her to fight those demons, aka angels. You should be sitting down with it because the only way for you to become peace with yourself is you have to face your trauma eternally. This person on the outside of you serve a good distraction of the things that you're running from. Now that's up for you to decide what that is. Maybe something traumatic in your past, maybe a bad breakup, bad relationship with mom, dad issues. We don't know. That's for you to do your own digging and soul searching. But a lot of times we don't realize this. The person we think we miss, if we actually go to the root of what we've been running from and we heal that, it'll start to feel like getting over your ex is an overnight process. But they was there to mask what you was running from. Now speaking, if you was the person that was doing the abusing, here's why you still don't miss her. Because with you being an abused person, you definitely are a traumatic person. And if you're a traumatic person, the worst thing you to do to bring her back in your life and you're still a hurt person. Because you're not going to do nothing but repeat the cycle and hurt her again because hurt people hurt people. See, choosing to stay a victim by choice, you won't do nothing but create other victims. Let me say this again. Choosing to stay a victim of circumstances that you're no longer a part of, you're not going to do anything but create more victims because hurt people hurt people. So you actually don't miss her. You miss the purpose that she served in your life, which is a distraction from what you were running from. Now, the dessert. I'm not going to be like the rest of the content creators and say that the best way to get over a woman is to get under another one. No. And the reason why I say that is because you're not doing nothing but suppressing and distracting yourself from a person that distracted you before. So you're not doing nothing but putting more junk in that metaphorical closet. And one day you open it, everything will fall on you. That's why people tweak and lash out because they suppress everything. You need to go through that spiritual junk and fix it. So don't distract yourself with new bodies. Most people will tell you to go get the bag. There's got to be a reason behind getting that bag. If you're using that bag and money as a distraction, that money isn't going to do nothing but buy you more distractions that's going to harm yourself. It's easy to turn a blessing into a curse. You will become a rich person, but a rich person that's hurt will only have access to more things that he could distract himself with that's going to hurt him even further. And this explains why a lot of rich people unalive themselves. Because no matter how much money they got, no matter how many cars they had, no matter the baddest women that they've been with, it wasn't enough to distract themselves from the thing that they should have been facing. Because what you resist will persist. Instead, use that bag for a deeper purpose. Go to therapy. Go to the gym. Get in shape. Use that bag to pour something positive into yourself. Pick up a skills that make you a service to the world. Heal yourself and find a way to heal other people. When you doing for other people out of the kindness of your heart, you don't have no time to dwell in hurt. Because healing people give you a sense of self-healing yourself. It's universal. And become what you want to attract. If you become love, you'll attract it. And when you actually find this real love, you will see that this person that you miss oh so much, you didn't really love her. She was there to distract you. A lot of people think they've actually been in love before, and they were just strongly infatuated or had a terrible attachment to someone. And that's exactly what you have. You have an unhealthy attachment. No different than a person that smokes cigarettes and can't put it down. They don't love the cigarette. They just have an unhealthy attachment to it. Like having an unhealthy attachment to fast food when it's really unaliving you. And lastly, remember, you are what you look for. If you're looking for problems, you are the problem. But if you look for solutions, you will become the solution for those who need it.